Hey, feasters, and welcome to the Ask Rezzz podcast. I'm Jason, and I'm here helping you get past those bumps in the road to building a profitable and an amazing freelance business each and every single day. That's what we're doing. So today's going to be actually a really cool one. It's a little bit of side shift, I guess, if you want to say it, because it's really hitting the pavement. Right? It's how do you market your business to local clients other than attending networking meetings? And this is, like I said, it's a shift because this is where you really need to be a human, right? Like you can't use the tech that's out there. I mean, you will use the tech to help yourself, but you really need to show that human side. You need to be the face. And I'm going to share with you 2 ways in which you can market your freelance businesses to your local market. First one requires a bit of legwork, literally. I want you to walk around town, walk around your city, find the types of businesses that you want to work with. Make note of their website, either by looking at their sign or going into the store or the business and write it down, or even log it in your phone. Then, once you have a decent list, let's say maybe 15 or 20, more if you can, right? But it obviously depends on how much you want to walk. Then go back and look at each of these websites. See what you can do to help them out. Look at what's the easiest and quickest thing that you can do to help make an impact on their business. Then, by using a tool, which is just a browser extension called Loom or Soapbox, create a quick 1 or 2 minute video showing them exactly what you can do for them. And bonus points if in the video you can tell them the exact steps they need to take themselves to make that impact. Then send it off to them with a link to the video and a quick note sharing with them what you found and what you can do for them. Now you're asking, hey Jay, okay, so how do I send it off? Because I don't have their email address. Well, you can use a tool like hunter.io and try to find an email address based off of the address of their domain. Or go ahead and search the domain name's Whois record for that registration email. I guarantee you that email works. Or if all else fails, then go ahead and use the contact on their form. Or if all else fails, use their contact form on their website. Now, as a bonus tip from Justin Jackson, when I spoke to him last year about a very similar topic, he mentioned that catering to a local market is even easier than just doing something straight online. He suggested to mail them. Yes, snail mail. And inside the note, send them stickers or some sort of swag that, in his word, would delight them. And he really makes a great point here, because that in the online world, our inboxes and everywhere else is so noisy that when we get something in the mail, it stands out. It actually becomes memorable. So to apply Justin's suggestion with this, if you don't hear anything back on your email, write them a handwritten note, sharing them the link, and then dropping that in the mail. Throw some stickers or a pen or whatever swag that you have for your own business, and just make it a tremendous value with no pitch. A good cold email outreach yields about 1% reply rate. I would be willing to bet that if you walk the beat, so to speak, and then send a handwritten note, you would get quite a bit more of a response than just 1%. The second strategy that I wanted to mention with you today is that something my friend Matt Medeiros does. This strategy requires a bit of suppressing those introverted tendencies that I know you have. He hosts a podcast highlighting the businesses and business owners of his local market. He has a podcast called We Are Here for the entrepreneurs and business builders of the South Coast of Massachusetts. If your local area does not have a podcast, or even if it does, having your own podcast and inviting business owners and other entrepreneurs in that area onto it to talk about themselves, their businesses, gives immediate wins back to the community and local businesses. As I shared with you in episode 46, I was able, through podcasting, to market myself in the WordPress developer space. By giving local businesses essentially a commercial for 30 or 60 minutes, you make it a win for them. But you also spread the word about yourself and the value that you are giving back to the community as a whole. These two effective strategies can show that just by simply providing value, you can make an impact on your local community and market yourself. What you provide by way of value to those businesses, you stand head and shoulders above the crowd and put a face to the name behind your email address. Remember, it's a local client base. It's your neighborhood. Time to remember what allowed those mom and pop shops to last for so long. Be a good neighbor. If you have a question, ask Rezzz. That's me, by dropping me a tweet, an email, or go ahead and leave me a comment on this episode inside of Breaker, and I'll be happy to answer it for you. Until next time, it's your time to live in the feast.